Hello everybody and welcome to TF Live TV 2. We are here covering ozfortress Season 29 Main Week 1 Play Footy Mate versus Misfits. I'm joined tonight by Mal and
Hey.
Connor on production. How are we?
Good. And Caspian Medic.
So this is ozfortress Season 29 Main Week 1 Play Footy Mate versus Misfits here on Granary, as they are going to be coming into the mid fight here, and the red demo is actually going to get a lot of good damage on the blue demo here, denying him a lot of space, and this will open up the mid for red, as they actually take the left side pretty aggressively, but blue mirroring them on this mid as the soldier bombs in onto the medic. He will get denied, but that gets out the blue medic of Harrison out of the fight, and it really leaves all these players weak. He wants to re-enter here, but really good positioning from Mobloke up the top, and he's actually going to fall there, and they're going to have their medic on 76% and still alive for this last push.
Yeah, Harrison picked off in garage there, and looks like red team are just going to push through while blue team are trying to regroup. They're very low health on second there, trying to wait for their team to come and support them.
As we have the engineer now, all these off classes to try and stall this last push to maybe get Uber or just waste the Uber on red team, and we want to see what red team's doing here. They don't want to rush it too much. They want to be able to spot these off classes so they can deal with this Uber effectively. So they do have a soldier still down, so they have a bit of time here on blue to maybe build a bit, and it looks like they are building. Get this sentry to level 3, and hopefully they can defend this pretty well. Now they've got this set up, but they actually Uber through right side here, red team, and they haven't actually spotted this sentry, and so far this Uber has done nothing, but they do lose the demo, and Harrison falling down onto the ground is going to die as well. The Uber is out, but one, they have no heals, and two, the sentry is really weak here. Red team hesitating a tiny bit here as the blue soldier is going to bomb in, going to go for the medic, and that shot is going to, that headshot going to be stolen by the sentry gun.
In the air. Red team are trying to salvage as much as they can, but it's almost a wipe for their team there. Blue team go on to take second.
I think that red made a mistake there of not actually checking the off classes there, and they really wanted to get into last there. That was a really good job from blue. It is a bit unfortunate that they will lose Harrison. The Uber advantage that they could have had there is now dwindled only to like 25% now, not even. So looks like we are going to be on a classic stalemate on Granary Yard.
Some things don't change.
So I haven't played this game in a few months, and yeah, it's good to see that some things are still completely the same as now both scouts will be grinding. I'm not sure if Harrison will think that this is a good advantage. It is almost exactly 20%, around about 19 to be exact. So it is going to be really rough to push off, but it actually looks like they do want to come through Death Corner here. Bit of a rough push to go through, but they are coming in, and will red be expecting it? Notice Mobloke's going to get picked off, but Harrison's left alone, and he's going to be forced by Toka there. Great bomb from him. Red are 2 down. They don't have Uber. They can concede this and just refight with their players here. Really good bomb from Toka, opening up this mid push, repush from them.
Yeah, so there's 2 players down in red team right now. Misfits are trying to hold courtyard here. They end up having to push, end up having to use the Uber. They got one scout a little bit deep there. Oh, he'll survive.
So it looks like they do trade a few players here, and this mid fight is a bit messy as both teams are kind of confused of what each other are doing, but the demo will go down. Horse going down and Doc also going down. They're feeding players at the bottom of garage here, and they're going to have to back up there, so Uber advantage on the side of Footy. It isn't that big as now they want to walk through Shutter. There will be no traps as the demo is down. This second point will be pretty much free without contestation.
Alright, so Misfits are back to holding last right now. They are at a little, like, 10% disadvantage. It's not huge. Well, blue are looking to do something. They're trying to move in on the right here. In with the Uber. Harrison's trying to hold high, but he gets pushed down by the soldier who goes straight for him in that push. Red team trying their hardest here to hold the point, but blue are just dominating here, and they take the first round.
That was really good from them as they actually ended up on their last at full disadvantage, and now they actually come back and win that with a great job to kill the red medic on 99%. Is going to be the clutch for them. That's going to be really heartbreaking for red, but gonna have to focus up here for the second mid, as it looks like both demos rolling out. Looks like they're going to be here at similar times. Last mid, the red demo actually did a lot of good damage. He's actually here a lot earlier than expected, as now he's spamming the blue demo. Not exactly sure where he is right now. He's actually rolled out garage here. the soldiers are going to get a lot of
Red Bloke
space on the
tried
side
it.
of red.
Yeah,
Oh,
Red Bloke's trying to do a bomb there, but he gets picked off again. He wouldn't be liking that. And Poisey also gets picked off. Their blue team are just too dominant this mid.
yeah, some really good bombs, some really good picks off there that just happened pretty quickly as they want to carry this momentum through into yard and possibly into second.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Looks like they'll be getting this second pretty much for free as red. Oh no, there's a drop on the side of on the red team. They will drop to a nice pipe from Doug, and this will open up a second round possibly. On the side of blue, they have all their players up and pretty much everyone's buffed. They will take a bit of damage, but they can take their time here. The medic is still down and there is no off classes on the side of red. This is very bad for them right now, as it looks like Footy will be walking in from the right side, a similar Uber to what red did, and now they just need a closer distance. The soldier Tocker is going to be able to be found. They have a heavy up, but is it too little too late? He's just going to be focused by the whole blue team, and this point is going to be pretty much free unless the soldier...
That last cap on this map just gets, you know, it's so fast.
Yeah, it is. That was almost a turnaround on the side of red as well, because that soldier actually did a really good job. I'm pretty sure it was Mobloke on top of the pipe.
Yeah.
Actually doing a lot of damage, almost pulling that back, but losing a medic in a drop like that is really gonna make you have the big disadvantage there in that fight as we come into the third mid here. Footy with a good convincing 2-0 lead right now as both demos here on the mid. Looks like they've rolled out separate sides. It's a heavy aggression on the side of red. Footy Pure Blue is gonna go down and Alex also gonna go down at the same time here. Is a trade from Ownage here onto Mobloke, and this mid is a bit all over the place as blue is gonna have to get out. They don't have the space required.
Yeah, so Misfits actually won this mid this round. See what they're going to do with that, and if it's enough to help them push through right to the last point.
Somehow in that fight they've actually gained a little bit of an advantage, and I don't think they're going to push off the advantage, but they have good space and player numbers here, so they know that they can get into this yard from pretty much free. So that's a really good call on the side of red to be able to get into yard here.
Doug's putting the pressure on in a courtyard there as well. He takes out the scout. Blue team still looking pretty confident, even though they're holding back right now on second.
Yeah, they're actually doing a good amount of damage onto the combo here, as the combo kind of want to peek. They seem a little bit impatient. They want to get into second here, but with that Shutter Door and Demo Man, you know, existing, it's going to be very hard to actually get through that Shutter as it usually is, as he's setting up traps. Hopefully trying to find a pick here is, well, in this stalemate, you always just want to find a good opening pick, because you really want to play off it on a stalemating map like Granary.
Yeah, it does look like the Misfits flank is open right now, where they're trying to get heals, and Footy is just dominating the flank. It might be enough to help them push back. Oh, and down goes Poisey. Are they going to do anything with this? Well, red team are holding back right now.
And blue is actually going to push through yard, and red are almost going to get all their players out, but Mobloke catching a stray rocket there as he is actually going to go down. They do get their demo spawner, but it's going to be too little too late. They're going in a little bit early though. That's actually going to really hinder their push. Red is actually going to concede this, but they actually get forced by a double bomb from the soldiers here. And blue have full Uber advantage here, and they don't want to lose it here. Harrison quite weak, and he is going to drop Ownage there, which is actually not going to help. He's dropped so many players here, and this is not good. They need to get out. They have Uber still, but they don't have the players, and Harrison is going to go down, and that's pretty much a wipe.
Well, Caspian survives, and I think that his ability to just stay alive really saved their team right there. They're going to go back into courtyard now, try again. Footy only have 2 guys on second right now.
If they're not careful, they're going to get
damage.
picked off as well. So Ownage actually up on the sniper here. This is at disadvantage, so this is actually going to be a little bit rough on sniper. He really needs to hit a good shot, go aggressive. He knows that they won't have Uber just yet, but in an Uber fight, as we all know, sniper is pretty much rendered useless unless you can hit shots on the un-Ubered players, but that is too much to bank on. As now it looks like 80% on the side of red, as Ownage really wants to hit a good shot here, and I don't think that they're aware of the sniper. The shutter is open, I think. Oh no, yes it is, on the side here.
Even so, Doc did a good job of helping to build with Caspian just then on the side of Misfits, so they do have Uber right now, and they're 20% up. The Uber disadvantage is disappearing. Oh, they're going to use it now. See what they can do with this. The team needs to move in with them, Misfits. Oh, they're in. They've got height right now.
Oh,
and
nice
the player
shot
advantage. This might be it, yep. And
Tucker
they go to
had
take that round. It's
Tucker had a great
2-1.
rocket at the end there, hitting that air shot. onto the player on the pipes. So that's a good clip from him, and they actually did a really good job on that Uber push to take the high ground and really dominate that. That's how you dominate on that last. You take the pipes, so you pretty much win. It's very hard for the enemy to retake pipes, as now looks like we're coming into this next mid as the red demo again. He is pretty fast.
Yeah, Poisey is a demo, mate. He's been playing it for a long time.
Oh, it looks like that damage. He is fast. I don't think he got enough stickies off there on that health pack. But they really need to aggress on the side of blue here. They are just losing ground. They will find Toko, but Toko gets a lot of space for them. Mobloke also going down. Pure blue will be found by the side of misfits, but it looks like they might just have to concede this now, as blue actually did a really good repush there, killing all the players that are pushing into their team and using that player advantage to actually try and push through. But Dog will actually go down from Doc there, and they will try and continue to push this, maybe find Doc, but this is a bit risky without a demo, as red has even Ubers and they have a demo advantage.
Well, the Ubers are just come even right now. See what team's going to do with that. And the player advantage isn't there either, they're quite even. Both Ubers go off at the same time, and there's a battle in the courtyard right now. Misfits are just holding second.
Yeah, actually that exchange came out pretty evenly. It's actually maybe not, as they actually want to re-enter here. BPJ actually going to be able to find ownage there, as blue actually have to concede here. Harrison was a bit weak and all their players are just taking so much damage. Harrison is now alone. He's going to try and take the melee fight, and that's just not going to work out for him there, as Doc knows him too well and is going to back up and just pistol him down here.
Yeah, Doc, no fear. He's in front of his whole team there, really taking advantage of mid here. There's one scout they've picked. Oh, who's going to win this fight? Footy still takes him down. Nice job. He's alone there, and Poisey just finishes him off. Looks like they are moving back and just letting Footy take it mid here. Oh, there is a soldier behind them though. He's trying to take out the medic. And Caspian goes down.
That's huge from Pure Blue. He actually finds two picks, the medic and the demo, the two most important classes in this format. As now they will actually have, they don't even need this an Uber here. They actually have heal advantage and they have demo advantage. They have the damage output and they have the heals. This heavy on the right will need to be dealt with, and the soldiers on pipes, but they're doing such a good job on this last push. That was really well played from the side of Footy.
Yeah, they saw the gap and they just went through it to take the advantage and take last point there. It's good to see both teams still really do believe in themselves in this game as well.
Yeah, the thing you see in these lower divisions is that sometimes there's a lack of confidence, but these teams are just going with their calls and playing together, and that's what you need to do as we come to this next mid. As it looks like blue want to take some early aggression with a soldier bomb. He is just going to take the pack there, and the medic will go down to a direct by Pure Blue. Really good shot there, as he is going to go down, but he's found two players, and that impact is a lot. Harrison, he might actually be in danger here. Ownage actually going to find two.
There's a scout chasing him and he goes down. Oh, that was demo.
Oh my goodness gracious. Harrison actually finding a pick with the Solomon Vow, which is recently unbanned this season, so...
Yeah, Harrison is a big fan of that weapon. I see him play it in pugs all the time.
Yeah, I think he loves to explore this game a lot and find new things to do, and I think he's just a big fan of like exploring the game, not just playing the meta, which is I completely respect. So
same. Yeah, good on him. It looks to be working this game at least.
Yeah, 100% as well. Nets him a kill there, and now red are gonna have their typical cheese classes to call them. They have a heavy and a sentry. Sentry in the typical spot, heavy in a really good spot as well, playing on the pipes. So even though they have Uber advantage here, it's not that big, and it's actually quite low. With these off classes, it might actually be really hard to get in. This Uber might be useless as now Bruno Blake will go down, but Ownage goes down. Pure Blue.
Caspian's at 95%, he's waiting for his Uber. He's got it. And it might be enough for Misfits to save this last point for them. Yep, Harrison goes down too.
Yeah, sadly just not enough done with that Uber. They need to get in quicker if they could. Or maybe just concede.
Peeking left though. What's he trying to do there? I think he's about to get sandwiched between red here. And he goes down as Misfits go to take second.
Pure Blue has been doing some really good plays this game, so not surprising to see him behind. He obviously feels really confident here, and he, you know, he's actually on track to get that demo, but that demo is going to just put a defensive sticky down and get him. So now Blue, they actually want to take mid here. Oh, they've got it, and as red, they want to actually fight it. They come through death corner with this Uber advantage, but the soldier bomb is going to be huge. They do lose 2 players, but they get the force off, so now they just want to leave, get out of this mid, and pretty much play this Uber advantage.
Yeah,
They
looks like they fear this Uber.
As now they'll have this advantage, this 40% advantage. They don't have players right now, so red could push if they wanted to, try to get them out of yard, but it doesn't look like they will, as Ownage actually coming up on the sniper, and red actually going against my words and might actually try and take yard.
Oh, BPJ goes down on the side of Misfits there. Is that going to be enough for blue to want to push forward? Doesn't look like it right now. Red are just kind of trying to regroup, waiting for BPJ to come back up, and I'm guessing they'll want to push in off that if... Oh! Footy are in death corner. Goes for the sack! Misfits goes for the sack there, and he takes out NT, but it's not enough for them. Misfits are just holding courtyard again now.
They do have this full Uber advantage to work with. That was a pretty good bomb, and that's the thing with Death Corner. It is called Death Corner for a reason. Pushing through it, it's probably safer to go through Catwalk or something, as Harrison learnt the hard way, so something to note on the next push that they do onto mid, but now it's up to Misfits to push here, and depending on where they go, they might meet the same fate.
Caspian did do that last mid. He went Death Corner and took Hyatt with the rest of his team, and he got picked off straight away.
Yeah, I'm definitely not a fan of pushing Death Corner on this map. So they actually want to push Garage here, and again, kind of suffers the same problem, is that they can just get spammed from the soldier on top, and that Uber will be forced. Mobloke will find pure blue, and Doug will actually go down. That's actually pretty vital for them to get that good pick, as
yeah,
it will...
got caught in a red sandwich right there.
Yeah, he needed to be ready to get out in that situation, I think, because they knew that they were at a disadvantage there, and they didn't actually have Uber yet, as now that will actually make blue not want to push, as they don't have a demo, and demo is kind of a vital class to push. He does all the good damage, good output, as now red, they probably can't push into yard here, but they're going to let their presence be known, and hopefully grind this Uber up as much as they can. Before having to probably leave, as the blue demo is up, he is getting a buff, and they are going, oh no, it's Death Corner again, as the soldier already in, and Harrison's gonna get forced again.
Deep, and it looks like that's gonna cost their team.
It wasn't
Looks
they
like
didn't
a
even
lack
get
of
to
communication there.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah.
They wanted to go through DC again, which I think was a problem in itself, but then that soldier just came in, and then Harrison was still forward, and then the rest of the team was trying to go. It was just a mess, so... A bit rough there on the side of blue, as now it looks like the demo's going deep.
Fat arrow from Caspian to save Mobloke there. The Uber comes off as well. They're not going to do much with that, so they're at about 20% disad right now.
And this Uber disadvantage, will it be enough, as the demo is actually going to be dead on the side of Footy as well, BPJ.
Oh, there's a scout behind the medic. He tries to do something and it just isn't enough.
That was a good spot, as I didn't see it at all, as he was so sneaky even for me not to be able to see, as Harrison does live only on 60 HP, he is in the red, and he will be a little bit panicky about that, but red can't really...
try to follow up as well there, but unfortunately blue team are pretty good at protecting their medic there. Good job, Footy Mate. They're looking to push courtyard again. We've just got Poise is choosing to go back. The medic is in front of the team right now. In second, they've used an Uber, and Caspian's going to try his best to stay alive for the Misfits here.
Yeah, he does actually a really good job there, as they do lose 2 players, but Caspian stays alive, and he's going to be really close to Uber here, and this soldier, he's going to get found as well. This is actually really bad. They're 4 down on the side of Misfits.
Yeah,
they may get Uber.
No, there's only a demo medic alive at last. Yeah, they're moving in on that. Oh, they have the Uber. Is it going to be enough to save the team?
Looks like it will make
really
blue want to back out.
Footy Mate here.
Yeah, blue, they actually do a really good play there. They realize that there's only 2 players up on the side of Misfits. There's actually Misfits trying to enter here, trying to salvage whatever just happened there on last, and it looks like they're really trying to force the issue here. And blue, well, they are kind of taking all this spam damage from Poise, and they might have to concede here back to yard, but they do have this Uber advantage. It is around about 20 to 30%, and Footy is going to be able to find a pick onto Tocker there, as he's going deep. Doug be able to find Doug
really
finding
not
2.
wanting to lose this round.
Doug able to find 2 vital picks there, and the medic's really
Pure
low.
blue is deep, and red team there's just not enough for them to hold that last point. And we've got another point to Footy Mate. So it's 4-1 to Footy Mate right now. And
Yeah.
we've got 10 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah, that was a really stubborn from both teams. I think they really didn't want to lose that second, and it actually ended up red. They were trying to salvage. They had an uber advantage that they could have played with, but instead they tried to push in, and you learn on pushing to that second point, it's really easy to hold. So,
Yeah.
as now we come into the next mid, and actually the red demo man is going to be playing on the height, as now red gets actually really early height. Soldier aggression really early onto the catwalk, going to go into garage, and Dell going to be under fine.
Do something with it, but he just gets picked off in garage, and we've got Footy Mate just pretty much taking advantage of all the space right here. They went in garage and cleared that out, and red team have no choice but to go back. Doc is still trying to fight. Well, it's only him and his medic up. His medic got out though on low health.
Well, with 10 minutes to go and 3 rounds down, this is definitely not what you want. There is a trap, and well, good job Pure Blue. Blow it into yourself, but at least it's not your medic. So, good thing clearing that trap is... Now, they will have another full Uber advantage, and they have a choice here. They could either just stalemate this and play quote-unquote lame, as everyone would say, or they could just actually go on this and try and get another round on the board, as both are pretty viable options, as this Uber advantage is quite large.
Yeah, both teams, even at this scoreline, you can tell that both of them are still really in this fight, and they both don't want to lose.
And Blue actually trying to they actually get their way onto second pretty easily there, as BPJ going to go down. Pure Blue is going to die, as he actually went in deep.
Yeah, he did try to go for that sack, but it didn't work out. I don't think they know that Caspian is 20% disad right now. Harrison pops off his Uber. Is he going to do enough with it? Caspian's staying alive, trying to milk his heals for as long as he can to get that Uber, and he just gets picked off.
Yeah, again, really good play. That was 95% on red. They just didn't have enough.
That was close.
Now, I wasn't sure if they were grinding or not there, as they probably should have been. I don't know. I don't know if it was... They didn't know how much disad they were at, if they thought they were at more. But that was some really good rockets from Alex. They're able to get the vital pick as we come into the next mid. 5-1 up for Footy here on Granary is... Well, both demos can actually be pretty even times here, and oh, good sticky from the blue demo. He's going to get a lot of damage onto Poison. That's going to open up the mid for his team, as Onage going to be able to find Mobloke, as Onage is going to get traded, but it looks like this is all over the place. This blue is just inside the red combo, and it looks like it's going to work for the most part until red actually going to be walking across the point with BPJ.
BPJ versus NT around the health pack right now. Who's going to win this? Just them two on mid right now, and BPJ wins that one. Caspian's going to move in on that with him, and they're going to take mid.
Well, this one they'll want to do this fast, as they don't really have any advantage, but they've really just got to get some space and get some points here.
Behind as well. What is he doing in courtyard there? He gets picked off by the misfit soldier, and the misfit soldier goes forward to try and meet the medic.
Doc just as confused as we are, as he does actually die to Doc there. And
yeah, we've got a bruh in the chat for Doc.
as that's a pretty fitting raw moment, as he will be found by Demo on the flank. Now it is even Ubers, and this is the problem for Red now. They have to push into 1 yard, which is really annoying to push into, and 2 on even Ubers. Blue can either just trade or milk this Uber, as Red have to enter either with an Uber or just try and trade. As
we're like trying to hold the garage here. He's doing it on his own. I don't think Footy realised that he is on his own. He goes back for heals now, as the rest of the team moves in to try and hold garage here, and they're looking to want to take courtyard from Footy Mate.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to have to take a trade here. There isn't many options here, as Blue's actually got a pretty solid hold, and it is 6 minutes on the clock with a 4-round deficit. You really want to just take every chance that you get, and there is a good chance here to do an exchange with Tocker and Mobloke going down. I don't know if that was a double sack or just bad timing on the sack and one soldier dying and then the other one dying as well.
Harrison got a pick on one of them. Nice job there.
Harrison, that's 2 kills now. As, Pure Blue will go down there, but it does not matter. It does not turn the tide of this fight, as well, Red now, they're in a really bad spot.
Alright, so we've got We've got Footy. They've just taken mid. And red team are just trying to hold the courtyard here.
But their demo Poisey is going to go down on the side of Misfits. That is not what you want, as he is the class that can hold down the chokes. Probably the best out of the whole roster. Is now Alex going to be able to find Mobloke, and Red are just taking so much damage and feeding so many players. Toka also going to go down, and they're going to have to
Footy just
concede
taking
second as
out.
well.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like there's a mental game here now with that kind of scoreline. And Footy mates are really taking advantage of that. And they're into last, they've all taken height, and Medic has put the Uber on the pipes right now. Caspian's used case as well.
Yeah, so a bit of a trade coming up, but they just jump to the point. Pure Blue's like, oh, point's mine, easy, gonna jump on top of it, and that will be the 5-round win difference that they needed. 6-1 is the final scoreline on Granary here, and now would be a good time to look at the logs.
Okay, I'll stop. Alright, so we're rolling out first round of Sunshine.
So this is ozfortress Season 29 Main Week 1 Footy versus Misfits as we roll out into this first mid, and straight away Blue trying to take some ground as actually Age going to be taking that bell tower, as that is really important, but he is just going to fall off as he is pressured off by the other Blue soldier. Doug going to be opening.
Is in Valley right now. Looks like he's going to try and come behind Caspian and just pick him up without him looking. He doesn't know he's there, and he's going to be able to protect him from that.
Oh, Caspian. Oh,
Caspian's awareness is mint, but it wasn't good enough just there. He just got picked off.
Yeah, he did a really good job of avoiding that soldier, but then a scout just walked into his face and clicked on him, so...
Poisey versus Onage in the mid there, and Onage wins it for his team. He's going to cap mid for them as Misfits are fast bombing into mid, trying to take it back. They really don't want to lose this.
Well, Onage winning that fight. Maybe the controller theory is the way to go, as that will be the first mid again here for Footy, as they don't actually really have an Uber advantage. 10%, not really pushable on. They will want to grind here, as they look like they're going to get some heavy spam in, but I don't think they're going to actually commit to a push. Nope, they're doing the right thing of grinding here at the back here. NT grinding, they're actually in a really good spot as well, so Harrison's showing his good intuition on Medic to say, hey, come back here, Demo, if you're going to die and choke, that's your own fault. I'm grinding back here, trying to get these Uber charges. Actually, Misfits did a really good job of grinding. They're actually going to get that before Footy. And doesn't really matter though, both teams have Uber charge, and now it's just up to the soldiers to get their sacrifices in. And speaking of it, oh my goodness, that's a big bomb there.
Oh, Dog gets taken down. I was going to say, I'm a big fan of the Caspian Dog build, Uber build.
Well, that was actually really well played from the side of Footy there.
Yeah, they really have a player advantage right now. It's only Poisey, the Demo, and Medic up on the side of Misfits right now.
And Pure Blue wants to force the issue. He's going to meet a 300 HP heavy though at the spawn door, so that's going to completely shut down his attempt at pushing into last here. And Blue are going to have to stalemate this out. But that was really well played from Blue to get into second. Their soldier actually stacked. Oh, actually, before I can say anything, a trade comes out. The Uber is going to be slightly better for Blue, but it doesn't matter because Poisey's going to find NT. That is a really good pick, as now they are going to have to back out onto second plateau. As, I don't know, Red, do they want to push out on this? They're going to have to swap off their elf classes. The Demo seems to want to go out, but their Medic isn't on the same page. Now he is, but is it too little too late to get out?
We've got an entry up on the side of Misfits right now, in the sanded spot just behind those water thingies, whatever they are. Poisey's trying to put a... Poisey's got his sticks all set up, while Pure Blue is just sort of like too deep in lobby right there. He's the only one on his team. Oh, if only Misfits knew they could go in on him.
Yeah, they actually don't have anyone sitting top left.
Yeah, someone should be watching that. If they saw that, they could just pick him off there. Pure Blue is peeking bottom now. Unders, sorry. Bottom, unders, whatever.
And I think Blue's actually noticed that, hey, top left or top right, depending which way you face, is kind of free. As they're actually going to find a pick there on a player, not even one of the utilities like the sentries. Now, it looks like they might actually try and get in. This engineer goes down. That's really bad on the side of Misfits.
And Footy pushing it through life. They've got the Uber out too. Both Ubers pop off at pretty much the same time. We've got a heavy on the point right now, trying to salvage as much as he can. Is it going to be enough? No. We've got 1 point to Footy Mate.
Footy is just doing really well at spotting the gaps and just going for it. Top right was completely free, and they noticed it and they went in, and red, they just didn't fight back. They just kind of said, oh, their combo's there, and were a bit scared, and they lost too many players because of it.
This is true. I'm going to be real with you. I thought Footy Mate were going to win this.
Oh.
But, looks like that's not the case. And I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
As Misfits actually going to be able to find the first pick as Ownage will trade it off, as trades going off all around the map. We are even players on this middle. As it looks like red kind of stuck in their own choke, but blue kind of doing the same, as red is like, hey, they're kind of doing the same.
Yeah, it really looks like the Footy Mate morale is just lower than the Misfits right now.
You mean the other way around?
No, Misfits won that mid. I said the right thing.
Ah, well I thought you meant overall.
Don't even at me.
Okay. Well, that morale will be on the side of Misfits then, as we will see if they take that morale that is on the side of Misfits and not Footy Mate into the second point. They are at even Ubers, so doesn't look like that is going to be enough. Morale will give you an Uber advantage. Both teams can go invincible as now. Both teams just kind of chilling, as both teams want to make sacks here. Oh, here we go. Age going in. Not being able to find anything. They actually do a double sack, which is not something you really see usually. But oh, what a pipe for Boise.
Fat Boise. Good job.
Good catch from Ownage, as he will go down back to spawn, but blue still want to force this issue, as NT also catching a pipe. Harrison leading this Uber charge, as he's going to have to force, and they're at a big Uber disadvantage, and pure blue is nowhere near.
We've got a blue soldier behind, and that's enough to let the rest of his team through. Red is in this blue sandwich right now, but that's alright. They can manage that.
Well, this is something we're not used to seeing here, is red are actually going to be able to get in aggressively on this left side into last. The heavy has no heals. He's looking around for his medic, but he's not up. And they just need a play point here right now, red, to even this up. Ownage with his controller not going to be able to do enough, obviously, against 6 players, as they do get spawners here. And oh my goodness, they're going to be able to find 2 picks, but Mobloke on the point, and I don't think they know, will they get there in time? They will, but there's so much cap time. They're just going to hop on point. No way, the spawner's coming at the perfect time. The medic trying to save the route, and Caspian not going to be able to do enough, as somehow...
Footy Mate just saved that. Clinical.
Now the problem is that they've got to be careful. They do have player advantage, but they want to be careful that no one sneaks in, just sits on the point for literally half a second. They do have a soldier waiting on last, so they're doing the right thing, and they will get second here for free.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of like taking second to take the pressure off last as fast as possible. Yeah,
whenever I play Roma and Pugs, I hate sitting on that last point. It's way too much pressure. So please, just push into second, everyone.
Yeah, I too in Pugs, like fucking cap second.
Yeah, I can't hit rockets, man. Just cap the second point, it's not hard, please. Well, the Roma on the side of blue is going to be happy that actually happened. All that pressure alleviated, and red actually are grinding at the back of mid. They will be able to get, but they don't have the space on this mid. Oh, as I speak too soon, as Mobloke could be able to find NT. Ownage going to trade onto BPJ. As
Footy Mate just dominating that mid.
And, well, Mobloke wants to... Oh, no one gets the air shot, as Ownage ruins the fun. Gonna hit the air shot with the scattergun. So the hit scan will win the day for them there. As now blue want to keep going into second tier. Doug is dead. Dead Doug, as he will also... Alex also going down. As they will force this Uber. They kept going. I'm not sure why.
Both of us popped up at pretty much the same time. There's a bit of a fight happening outside of Cafe right there. Footy is... NT is in a little bit of a red sandwich right there, and he gets picked off in the middle of it. And Misfits take mid now. Let's see what they're going to do with this.
That was a bit rough from Harrison. He kind of, a lot of players died around him and he had this fuck it mentality and just committed to it, and it's going to cost him his life. As now Blue, they are going to try and defend this second, but they have nothing to do it with. They don't have enough players, and Dog is going to become deceased Dog again, as now they are forced back onto their last. Big over disadvantage, and no demo.
Yeah, if it was me, I would go unders because I just love unders. I have a crush on unders on this map.
Really? I hate it.
Yeah, I would go unders right now. But they're just building. Caspian is about to get, yeah, like with that Uber on Caspian, I would go unders right now. But it looks like they're gonna go try and head through left right here.
Well, looks like they actually just want to mate the Blue combo here. Is Blue are trying to delay this Uber. Harrison,
yeah, they do know they have the ad.
As Harrison won't be able to get to the spawn door in
Mimi
time.
Sentry gets picked off as well. They have a heavy, but he gets demolished. And is that going to be enough to take last point? Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, so we're tied on Sunshine between these two teams right now.
Yeah, no spawners to save him that time for Footy, as we are now going to be going into this third middle of Sunshine. And,
Yeah.
well, I think both teams are 1-1 mid each, so we will want to see.
19 and a half minutes left on the clock for these teams to make a difference.
Oh my god, deceased Dog is becoming a common thing, as he is actually going to go down again straight off the rip, as Ownage also going down, as Age is going to go down, but I don't think that's going to be enough, as a demo advantage is going to be enough to take this mid, as he just does so much damage and gets so much space on pretty much every mid of every map.
Yeah, Footy MAATTEE are just trying to back on second, but that's not enough. They have to go back through to the last point now, as Misfits just go and dominate second.
Yep, well,
They
it
have the
looks
player
like...
advantage, and well, I guess the Ubers are even right now.
Yeah, they're even, so it's not too bad here for Footy MAATTE. They are tied, so they don't really gain anything from just stalemating this for 18 minutes. Please God, don't do that. As we actually have Mobloke on the spy, so thank goodness someone's... They actually, I haven't seen, like, I've only seen Sniper this game. So Mobloke saying, you know what, I'm going to try something different, and he's going to be up on the spy, and Ownage is up on the typical Sniper, but I don't think they've checked for this spy, and I think Mobloke might get a free stab here.
Oh, I love to see it, honestly. Spy plays are just a different level.
Oh, he almost got bumped back then. Wow. He is somehow still in. I don't know how he didn't get bumped before, as he will actually be around. They actually do look like they want to bump him here, the scout. He's waddling around trying to bump him, so I think they have some idea that he is around. But Mobloke he actually has a pretty good time to go now. He's actually going to go now, but Harrison, he knows, and he is going to be... Harrison with the BM standstill, man.
Demolished by Footy MAATTE there.
Harrison literally just backs up into the corner and stares at him and pretty much just mocks him. As he also missed a face stab. Or just a butter knife, so that was just a bit rough for poor Mobloke there, as he is going to swap off. And
Misfits with the player advantage, really looking to try and win this map.
oh, there's a drop
Right now.
Ownage kills Caspian. And Ownage with a huge sniper play. As now, this second is really hard to push into. I've always hated doing it on this map, so they've got to be careful not to get forced here. And they've really just got to figure out, hey guys, where do we want to go? Let's just clear everything so there's no, you know, rodents hiding around in any corners. Let's just get out, make sure that we can get out without using our Uber. As now, Red also taking 8 seconds to heal out of spawn is a bit rough, as now they want to get in, and that's a really good jump there from Alex. Going to be able to get that space. NT and Doug going to be able to find some picks, as Red, they can't really afford to feed any more players here to try and force that medic. So now Blue, they want to continue this momentum straight into the mid. That's a really good choice, as now they will pretty much get this for free. Ownage is going to find Mobloke, and yeah, now they've got such good momentum, as NT will go down to Poisey. So not much though, as the soldier is behind, and actually there's been some good picks, and Harrison actually gets forced on 19 HP. He does milk it as long as he can.
Trying to do something with this Uber. He's very low right now too. As soon as it runs out, will Poisey be able to pick him off? There's 2 players around him. Yeah. So Caspian is at full ad right now at 65% off.
Yeah, Harrison was trying to do the dodge around the demo pipes, but that isn't going to be enough when a scout just runs into your side and shoots you in the back, so... Now we are at a situation that we've actually seen...
Wait, no, that's Alex. Trying to do something here on mid, but he gets sandwiched by red. It's just not enough.
That Soldier in 2020, scouts in your face and destroying you. Very fun, as NT actually going to find ages. That
Scout
might help him. Well, Deceased Doug is back and he will die in that second point. And Harrison...
by himself and he doesn't get out.
He needed a combo scout with him there. He really needed to get out with a scout. And,
he really did. Bad luck, Harrison.
Red gonna have a pretty sizable Uber. I think around 50% by the time he spawns.
Let's see if Misfits can take the point with this ad right now.
As is happening, there's been 3 picks.
Oh my gosh, did they actually hold that? Look how close that last point is right now.
Oh my goodness.
Good job on Footy, mate.
That looks completely red to me. But I'm not saying this game's bad.
I was not expecting that. Footy, mate, good job. Respect to you for holding that shit. Oops,
yeah, that was... Yeah, wow, that's insane. That just happened all of a sudden. Like 3 players were dead on red and blue were just holding it. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Good job from them. They've done that a few times as Mobloke actually gonna be on the spy again. Let's hope he doesn't get BM'd as hard as he did last time. It's Deceased Doug. It's gonna happen again. He's gonna die in choke because he had no help from his team there. So a bit of a miscommunication as this is where spy becomes a bit rough, as you know, you're gonna have to go in for a play while your team's going in. He's gonna go for it. He's gonna miss the stab. And here we go, Harrison going for the fight. NT gonna separate that fight by murdering Moblo, because now they want to enter, but there's no, Harrison's gonna drop. Oh, the sound of nightmares, the fizzle of the drop is now, well, that's gonna be red with another full Uber advantage into this last. As NT, he is going to show, he's going to find a demo, so that's going to help. Actually, both scouts just coming in.
Yeah, they're
like
trying to
flies.
do as much as they can here.
I cannot believe that happened. Both scouts just came in like flies, annoying mosquitoes, and just came in and forced the medic.
Yeah,
that's insane.
They haven't even capped second last yet, so that was a really good force on those scouts.
And now the frag's going the way of Footy as well. They're turning this around completely, as... looks like blue, they want to chase down that combo, but the combo is going to get out, but they're going to have to back out a mid as well because they don't have players. And wow, that's a really good serve from Caspian. He's on 20 HP and he's going to have to get the hell out of there. Oh, actually, speaking about getting the hell out of there, they're not doing that, as blue actually have to do the opposite. Blue not taking that space that they had, and now they're going to have to back up.
Trying to push through choke is a real mental game there.
Oh, 100%, yeah, I agree. You kind of like have to commit to it, or you know.
With his controller movement as opposed to keyboard movement wasn't enough just then as well through river. Dog's trying to come back behind the med. He's trying to get the med pick. Willie, base. That was actually bad. Good job, Dog.
That was, yeah, that was some really good shots
there.
there.
Needed unusuals there. Sorry, I'm just reading the Twitch chat. They reckon that Doc would play better with his unusuals.
Yeah, that would have been better in third person. No Doc Hat, Resident Sleeper. Am I right, chat? As we are going to be entering this mid, red actually having that medic advantage, and now they will be able to take that mid pretty much for free. Not much resistance from blue as they realize, yeah, this is kind of lost. Now, their super advantage is pretty much 6%. Not enough to do anything with. So now, they're just going to be grinding, both teams. And it's going to be a sick stalemate. God, I love this game. I love stalemates so much, man. Oh, just give me more. As, oh,
Poison's trying to put a little bit of pressure through choke right there. Just loving a few cheeky pipes through. Sticky as well. Just
I mean, Onage is a pretty good cat.
Hey?
As, we have been told to keep our eyes on... Oh, no.
No, Doug! Doug, cratered.
That's the worst deceased dog moment I've seen yet.
Kind of just told me to watch Doug and he cratered.
Did he crate or did he hit a kill bite? I think
I don't know what
know.
the hell happened. He just like it didn't work.
I
Sorry,
turned
Doug.
around on
He
free
misranged
cam and his
Doug.
golden sticky bomb launcher was on the floor. Deceased dog. Oh, it's not
Cassian
something.
Uber goes off now as they're still trying to hold mid.
The control point is being captured.
Oni just pretty deep in Oh, but he'll be alright.
Yeah, and it looks like this point is actually not even capped yet, but Onage will go down as the soldier tries to get away with his pickaxe out. Age's going to be able to cap the point, but oh, Harrison showing that he is a DM medic as he is going to be able to find that frag onto Age. No escape from him. Nice clip from Harrison.
With a bit of haha, of course, all for the stream in the chat right there. It's all about the showmanship.
It's all about content, as we were in a step dog that really helped. As a deep bomb coming in, Mobloke gonna be able to shut that down. Pure Blue not gonna be able to find anything, and Choke is now a death trap as Demo is spamming all of his ammo into it. You don't want to be in there, as they are just setting up traps here, and we're in another stalemate. We're hoping Doug does not hit another killbind or crater or whatever actually happened to him. Deceased Doug is not something you want to see, as now they actually get 2 picks on the flank. Really good rotation from the combo, able to find those frags, and now they actually have a really good opportunity to push through Valley. They're going for the rat play, and this could actually work out really well. Even Uber's bit player advantage on the side of Footy. They are getting spammed out though, and they don't look like they want to commit, but Poisey actually going to go down there somehow to a roller or a catch. I did not catch that.
Yeah, he wouldn't like that at all.
Yeah, I can imagine that. I wouldn't either, so I don't blame him.
Yeah, I can imagine him cussing in the chat right now.
Deceased Poisey doesn't work as well. I'll think of something else. Palliative care Poisey, I don't know. As now we...
Care Poisey.
As now we...
Rest in peace.
As now we enter the second point. Looks like it's going to be a good fight. Harrison in a pretty odd spot. Not going to be able
Yeah, the
to...
Harrison Uber gets popped off right there. They're using it just to save themselves.
Yeah, it's going to be rough. He's found himself in some pretty rough spots and getting forced quite a bit. So, as now the soldier wants even more, that direct rocket to the bonk on the head isn't going to be enough to kill Harrison.
Doug is a little bit too deep. Will he get picked off? No, his medic is too good.
Deceased Doug is not to be, so that's good for him. As now they actually just Uber in through Choke. I think they got forced. They didn't actually catch that. As now Blue going to be trying to re-enter here, as Doc will go down from Alex. As Red, it looks like they want to back up here. They are not healthy enough to fight this, and they say, okay, Blue, that's alright, you take that mid. Now, we have another... I hate even saying this word, sucks, man. Just stalemate. It does, there is an Uber advantage actually on the side of Blue, and I pray to God that they know that they have this advantage.
I feel like stalemates happen a lot more in the lower divisions as well. It's just
yeah, I think Uber tracking is a little bit off, which, you know,
yeah.
I don't blame him. I couldn't even fucking Uber track. That's why I played Soldier. So, as
Alex #GoSaints gets picked up on the flank just there as Uber comes in with Harrison through the flank as well. They take advantage of that by taking second, and maybe Lobby right now. No, the demo goes down as well.
Mobloke's trying to go in for something.
Move in on that.
What is happening? This is pretty much a free-for-all deathmatch, it looks like right now, as players are all over the place.
Yeah,
Another
misfits have
Soldier.
huge player advantage right now.
Yeah,
and they're going to use that.
They misfits are winning the majority of these DM fights, it seems, as now there is 6 minutes 50 left on this clock, as they are going to be entering the mid here with full Uber advantage, and Red will be wanting to make sure that they convert this round with the clock being so low. NT will go down.
Big pick there. He's a pretty aggressive scout, and picking him off just like gives a lot more mental stability to misfits as well.
Yeah,
so they're holding close to Choke right now.
Yeah, I always liked hearing Scout dead as Soldier. It's makes it a bit more open for soldiers to get in, as you know that Klaus kind of just shoots on you and you just kind of get stopped in the X. This game's really fun. So it looks like a Soldier actually, oh no, he screws up his jump at Age. You don't want to see that happening. He actually hits a really good rocket on Onage.
Onage tries to do something in Choke there, but Age really punishes him for that. confidence.
Purely going to be able to trade, but he's going to get traded out. Oh, he
And
actually
he
gets
takes
BPJ.
NT as well.
Dude, I would be
Nice work,
annoyed
Age.
if I was that scout. Yeah, wow, just hit the direct. Really good
Yeah, he'll
rockets
be
there.
getting feet picked on his DM.
As wow, okay, as that was. I'm really surprised, you know, for this level. I hate to, you know, pretend like I'm shit talking this level, but I've seen some really impressive rockets from these soldiers. I'm quite impressed by their
on
DM.
both teams, in my personal opinion, I'm enjoying this. Like, to see air shots at main level, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
I like
and just
it.
like
Plus, I love a good air shot.
low-level
Like any day,
soldiers.
anywhere.
Yeah, what
give
if
me air
low-level
shot.
soldiers don't do is they just like have impatient with their rockets and they just
Mm-hmm.
shoot them when they see them. But what they're doing is what I call the cooler theory, and actually just like waiting until you know exactly where they're going to be and just shooting a rocket where they're going to land or whatnot.
Thank
Takes a lot of
you.
patience.
You
so-
you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Exactly. So you got to make sure that that ratio of the shots that you do take is like pretty confirmed that you get that damage. So the cooler theory is always a good one. I am
Yeah.
talking it as Ownage is
Frag
gonna
big game.
take down Age. Moblo gonna trade onto Alex, but Alex is actually gonna trade with him. The soldier special, I love it. Pure Blue
BPJ
gonna
gets
find
picked up by Pure
BPJ.
Blue, yeah.
And there's traps all over the place, but the soldier's just gonna say, nah, your traps suck, and I'm just gonna jump past.
Cassie's
And-
not feeling safe right now, and he's holding back through Cafe. But his Demo and Scout are trying to encourage him to go forward. He might, yeah, he just regretted that.
Look, he
He
hit the air shot.
Hell out
So
of that call. I heard that call in my mind just then.
look, I think he hit the air shot. I think that's a win. I don't know about you.
Okay.
I think that's
yeah,
a win,
no.
but
Air shots always win in front of everything else. But
See-
like Cassian is not gonna agree, and he's gonna kick my ass after this.
look, man, you hit the air shot. You can edit out where you die. It's fine. Good frag won't be stuff. As looks like they're gonna get this mid for free here, pretty much. Harrison just sitting on the middle of the point, but look at this confidence, even from Red. They know that the other team doesn't have Uber. It is a bit risky so they don't position it, but this confidence just to walk in and try and take this mid back. And it looks like it's working, as Red is just gaining position from British. Oh, I say that, but Alex is just gonna airshot Age into the next dimension, but doesn't look like it matters as Choke is now pretty much given up.
Yeah, Pure Blue is trying to hold Cafe here. He is doing a pretty good job too with this. Dog just really takes him out, even without his unusual there. Yeah,
No
everybody-
Dog Hat, resident sleeper, but he still gets the frag.
His
so-
internet can't take his hat.
Exactly. Why do I even run no hats? The game's so much more boring. I can't see Dog Hat.
Yeah, why play Team 2? Can't wear hats.
True. Maybe that's why I quit. Maybe that's the real reason I
Yeah,
quit. Who knows?
exactly. Enable that crap again, and then you can
And I'll
come
be
play.
right back. Season 30. I'll
Yeah.
see you then, folks. As now, the S word, stalemate. It's happening again. I'm not enjoying it so far, but this aggression, the double bomb
Yeah,
again.
no,
huh?
that's not a stalemate. These teams don't do stalemates.
That's
you should
what I
come
love.
play at Pugs. Stop
I'm
talking
honestly
crap.
kind of tempted.
Yeah, you should. If they'll let you in.
Oh, they should. I'm trash. As now, oh well, Boise is gonna find the frag. BPJ gonna get traded out by Doug. As now this Uber trade is gonna come out, and they actually have to leave because they don't have that positioning. And oh, that was a bit too aggressive from NT. He didn't have any support from his team. Soldier trying to come in. He doesn't get air shot. He will just get. Oh, well, Harrison just says, oh, "Okay, get out of here," and sends him back to the spawn room. As now this play is all inside the choke, purely trying to do something. He's not going to be able to do much. Going to get closed down pretty quickly. As Doug, well, he is going to be deceased. Doug once again going to be able to get killed, as they will be pushing into second point, as Harrison he wanted to stay in, and I'm not sure why. So yeah, Harrison has been caught out quite a few times with bad positioning. Might come out as a round here for the side of Misfits, as they are just going to jump straight onto the point. And oh, Doug gonna be able to find a pick, and the flog coming out on the side of NT. NT, well, his casual loadout is not gonna help him there. Cannot deflect the rocket. The Uber comes out, and that is Misfits finally taking a round with a minute 10 left on the clock.
Yeah, that was a fat air shot just then. I like that. Sorry, I forgot that Mumble was like push the talk, and I was
Ah,
so emotional. Then but you missed it. Oh well.
Sick casting here from Mal as she's casting to herself, the one viewer instead of the 60 viewers on stream as we come
What, that's
into...
my TF2 live. Don't even like, RRLUCKY. I'm sorry I missed that one cast and you had to come for me. But like...
Doug is gonna find BPJ on this first mid. Pure Blue is gonna get traded out, but Red is completely out of this mid, and that might be a mistake because Blue, oh my goodness, this bomb from Alex. Well, he is gonna get found, but it was a sick bomb anyways. Doug is gonna find Age, but this aggression, I don't think this is gonna work out.
Oh, I thought he was gonna get killed there.
Well,
NT is trying, yeah, NT finished him. So.
well, that is pretty much gonna be
got a
GG.
pick on NT as well, so... I don't know, I always love a medic pick because I always get forced onto medic in the play.
Sorez, I see you in chat. Get the hell out. Go to bed. It's past 9. As that is pretty much GG. 2 seconds left on the clock. That is gonna be overall a 1-1 to this side. Believe it or not. So yeah. So thank you to everyone who came out today. Thanks to the players for doing so well. That was a really good game to watch and to cast. Thanks for Connor and Mel, as I said. Really good stuff. We are now going to be rating TF Live TV.
Channel. The other channel.